Hello, beauty-filled world. Shay Bryant here with you with crazy, messy, growing out hair. You might have some COVID hair too. Things are getting put in perspective about what the heck is important, and telling you the way your hair looks is not. These are amazing times that we're in, and I know a lot of us, myself included, are dealing with the energetics, right? Behind everything, there is an energetic. Behind your thought, behind your emotion, behind your action, there is an energetic. And those of us that are highly sensitive and empaths, we are partly the medicine of the world because we can feel it. And ultimately, if we were to alchemize it, we could help heal it. But a lot of highly sensitives and a lot of empaths, we don't know those skills. We don't know how to alchemize the energy that we're feeling. And we need that. We need those skills. So for my Monday, one of the things I like to do is really create a mindset for the week ahead. And my mindset so far has been inspiring me, life events. It's about noticing those energetics. And that it is my own responsibility, nobody else's, to help feel them, heal them, and shift the energetics. So as an empath and a highly sensitive, if I stay stuck in the energy, then I'm not helping anyone. Feeling it, acknowledging it, validating it, and releasing it. Those are the skills of an energy alchemist. And those of us that are empaths and sensitives, we need that. So one of the things I'm doing this week with my mindset is, what is the medicine I need in this moment? Because right now we're going through a collective upheaval. It is awesome. It is gorgeous because a lot of the old paradigms are falling away, and we need that. In the so-called spiritual world, yoga world, a lot of us, however, are still using those same paradigms of patriarchy, paradigms of oppression. And so some of us, maybe you, that might have yoga practices or meditation practices, it doesn't necessarily mean, though, just because you have that practice, that you're using it medicinally. So the old way was the teachings came in the form of a lineage, and they came in the form of dogma, and they came in the form of rules. And if you don't follow the rules, you're not doing it right. And just take my word for it. And over time, you'll believe me. Thankfully, that's some of the shaista falling away. In even the so-called spiritual worlds, can we let the dogma go? Can we release the rules of lineage that aren't medicinal? So, asking myself this whole week ahead with my mindset, what is the medicine I need in this moment? And can I release my own rules on what that medicine has to be or look like or whatever? Because those rules, that rigidity, that oppression, that's what we need to heal. So, those of you that are light workers or spiritual workers, or you got a yoga practice or a meditation, just make sure you're using those as tools and that you're using them as medicine within yourself and not just more oppression, because that's the old way and that's falling away. So I just finished my own Ashtanga yoga practice. I love Ashtanga. I've practiced it for 20 years, but I don't follow the rules. I follow the medicine that is within me. So giving you permission with the practices that you have to look at what would be the best medicine for this moment to help me alchemize, to help me feel, validate, but then ultimately shift, forgive, and release. Because that's the medicine. And all of us got to be looking at the energetics of everything. That's what's being asked of us right now. And that's the medicine that we need. So just sharing some of my own mindset and my own practices of how to ride this beautiful revolution that we are going through. Remember, the revolution isn't external. The revolution's internal. It's in here. Yeah? So is the medicine that we need. If you would like to know more about being an energy alchemist, if you're highly sensitive, if you notice that you are rigid in your so-called spirituality, I would love to liberate you from your own self-oppression, because that's where oppression begins. In oneself, with one's thoughts, with one's ego, against oneself. Then it just spreads out from there. As we wake up, we really wake up to our own violence, right? That's what we're waking up to collectively. Yes, we are waking up to the collective violence. We need to wake up to the internal violence, where it's all stemming from. So that is the work that I do, being a highly sensitive empath, really understanding those important energetics. Do you know that this Saturday is the summer solstice? So if we're going to be talking about some energetics, we are in eclipse season, and this Saturday is the summer solstice. It's also an annular eclipse, that ring of fire around the sun. It's not minor, it's pretty major. This Saturday, I'm going to be having a soulful summer solstice day retreat. I also have the Sovereign Shift, my 7-week online course. And as always, I'm always open to taking new sovereign soul coaching clients. So if you need the energetic shift, if you need to learn the skills of how to not only I survive all this, but thrive in it and be of assistance, because you are needed and the medicine within you is needed. Thank you for the practices that you are doing. Thank you to each and every one of you who are staying open, who are opening more and more, and who are dropping away all the BS rules. Sending you guys lots of love. I'm going to be on here this week. Tomorrow, I'll do a session of I Am Sovereign Shay live on my Facebook page. Sending you guys immense love and support for the journey. Stay soft, stay open, stay sovereign.